Hey guys, welcome back. Just doing a little update video. Lots of changes. As you can see, I've taken down the giant tent on my hutches, so this is looking a lot nicer for my neighbors. I have also butchered most of the rabbits that were in these cages, so as you can see, these two are vacant now. I have a young female in here that I'm actually going to sell to some friends who are starting their own meat rabbit production. And then this cage here belongs to a young male, and I'm letting him run around outside of the cage. That's him there, but he is not part of the colony, so he's not allowed inside the colony, but he's just running around the backyard for now. In here, this is my buddy Mason. He's holding one of the babies that has started coming out of the tunnel. As you can see, these little babies are getting big pretty quick. A couple other things I want to talk about while I'm still outside of the colony is this netting that I have going over the top now. It's a thin black plastic netting. It is fairly heavy duty though. The goal of this stuff is to keep hawks and owls out of here. It's also gonna, I think, prevent cats from jumping in here. We've got a lot of neighborhood cats around here. I wanted to keep them out as well. Cats don't normally, you know, claw their way through things like this. If there's a barrier, they just kind of give up, in my experience. So pretty excited about this shelter. I made it out of black netting so that it wouldn't be as obvious to my neighbors. And, you know, you can see it's already pretty low visibility, even up close. And then as we back away, you can see it's really hardly noticeable. You can see the T-post more than anything else. We did have a bit of a tragedy last night, which I discovered this morning. There were two dead newborns laying in this pen. Let me get over. I've got a little entrance for myself here in the netting. It's just a flap of netting that I secure closed with these metal clips that go all along here. Anyway, there was two dead newborns in here this morning. I went looking for the mama. She was laying in this shelter and she was dead, unfortunately. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of blood here. Her back feet and her rear end were all covered with blood. So I think she had some kind of a complication during delivery and she died from it, unfortunately. So currently we are down to 2 females in here instead of 3 like what I had before. Let's see if we can find our females. Both females are in here, they're downstairs. Here, let's get a better look at them if we can. So there they are, hanging out in there, being lazy. And I also took out the younger buck. I can't remember if I've mentioned that in any of the previous videos, so I'll go ahead and touch on it now. So I had the young buck in here, and then a few weeks ago I introduced my older buck, this guy here, Sal. And look at this, there's a little baby in there with him too. That's really good to see that he's not being aggressive towards the babies. I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. This is Sal. He's my oldest rabbit. He's been with me since the beginning. He's about 3.5 years old now. He's been an excellent production buck. I put him in here, and him and the little one were having a lot of competition on who was going to be the dominant buck. Sal, in his old age, finally gave in and let the young one establish his dominance. And as soon as the young buck established his dominance, he started becoming very aggressive towards Sal. And he would isolate Sal here in the far corner away from all the other rabbits. And anytime Sal would try to interact with any of the females or even eat or drink, the young buck would attack him. And he was basically starving him out slowly. And I was in here a few nights ago, I guess about a week ago now, and the young one was brutally attacking Sal here. So we took the young one out. Sal has earned his place in my rabbitry, and I'm not gonna tolerate another rabbit picking on him like that. So the young buck got taken out of here and was butchered and is now in the freezer. So those are some major changes. So I'm down 1 buck and I'm down a female. So now we've just got 3 adults in here total. What I'm gonna do is, of these little babies here, I'm gonna pick the biggest female out of the litter and I will let her stay in here and grow up and replace the mother that died last night. That's pretty much where I'm at with it, folks. This isn't going to be a real long update. I just wanted to show you that. Props to commenter Mike Noble on giving me the idea for this center pole. That helped immensely. And as you can see, this is just a galvanized pole, and at the top I've just got some twine which I secured into the pole with an eye bolt, and then the twine just goes down to each corner post and kind of holds this this netting up so they're just not dragging and I'm not rubbing my head across it the whole time I'm walking in here. So far I'm really pleased with the way this netting has come out. But it is confirmed I do have 7 of the babies from this nest. At this point, a few of them still stay in the nest on a pretty regular basis. There's really only 2 or 3 that stay down in that hole now. The rest of them spend most of their time out in the pen, and when they're not running around and being awake, most of them spend their time not in this first shelter, but the second shelter here. I don't know why they like this one, but the babies have been spending the night in that shelter, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, guys, that's really about it. Not a lot much more to update you on there. I was just wanted to take a video real quick, let you know what was going on, the good and the bad. You know, raising animals for food is challenging, and there will be losses like the loss we had last night. It's just part of it, guys. So, you know, if you're getting into this, I don't know if you're getting into this for meat production or for show or just for a hobby, you know, expect some of that. There's gonna be tragedies with your animals. You're gonna have to be able to let it go and move on and just do your best to make your animals happy while you've got them. So with that, we will go ahead and end this video, and as always, guys, thanks for checking in. It's always appreciated, and have a good one. We'll see you next time.